Okay, the next thing I'm going to do now that we've got Ubuntu installed is we're going to install Apache. So what I'm going to do is for this one where it asks us to upgrade, we're not going to download this. There's no need. We're going to remind me later. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on the terminal. So this is Ubuntu. If you click on Show Applications, you'll see Terminal. So we want to use this terminal. It'll log us into terminal, but we need to be the sudo or super user do command. So if I type in sudo su, what I'm doing basically doing is I'm saying run as administrator in Windows speak. Password one exclamation. So I've now logged in as a super user or as an administrator in Windows, and I've now got full permissions to do whatever I want. If you don't do this, then you've got to type sudo in front of every command. That's just another way of doing it. This is a shortcut if you like. So if you want to know if a service is running, so we want to run Apache 2. That's what this lesson is installing Apache 2. If I type in service Apache 2 status, it says Apache is not there, can't be found. So we need to install it. So this is why we need to make sure that we're on NAT or we're on bridged, really, to make sure we can connect to the internet. So this is where the first part of the test will happen, if you like. So if I do apt install Apache 2, if I put -y at the end, it won't ask us for prompts. Just install and say yes to everything. So if I hit enter, and it connected to the internet and it managed to do it. So obviously our settings are okay. If you do have an issue, try changing to bridged and then try changing back to NAT, and that should work. If I press the up arrow key, it will show previous ones. I type Apache status now and it says it's active and it's running. So that is the first lesson on installing Apache. If I press Control C, it takes me back to the next, it ends the prompt then. So we're in a good state. So that was pretty straightforward. If I go to Firefox now, and I go press the number lock, if I go to 127.0.0.1, which is your own machine, you'll see it's installed Ubuntu, Apache 2 default page, and it tells you you should replace this file, and it's located at that path, var www html, and then it's indexed html. You should all be familiar with that. So if we want to rename this page, then we can rename the default page. So what I'll do is we'll go back to terminal, and we'll go to the path that it told us to do. So it's cd for change directory / and it told us it was in var / www / html. That's where the file was located. If I do ls for list, it shows us quite clearly there index.html. If I type in nano, which this will give the text editor, index.html, typo, nano index.html, this will open up the editor and we can change things. So here's the header, so can't use the mouse, so you have to use the arrow keys. So I can go here and I can change this to Neil's website, and I can go down to the header here. I'm looking for the color changes, style, head, body, Apache 2 default page. I can change it to Neil's website, and if I press, now that I've made those changes, if I press Control X, it'll say save the modified buffer, yes. Write the file name to save it to, hit Enter key. And now, if I go back to my browser, I would expect this to change. So if I press refresh, it's changed it to Neil's website. And we've changed the we've changed the page header there. So that is basically renaming a website. So pretty straightforward. We used this as a clue, so it tells us where it's installed var www.html. When we went to the Firefox browser, then we had to make sure that we browsed to that location, and then the text editor nano index.html, make the changes and save them, and that is how you install Apache, browse the Apache page, and make a change to the settings. So that's the second lesson on Apache done. Thank you.